Hi, I'm Patrick Reese, and welcome to The Weekly Thought. Now, today being my first video on the Weekly Thought YouTube channel, I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about time. Time is probably one of the most precious things that we have. We all have the same amount of time during the day, 24 hours, the same amount of minutes, the same amount of seconds, and how we choose to use that time is up to each one of us. Some of us, we go to work from 8 to 5, that's our day. Some of us choose to get up earlier, start our day with a run or go work out, then we go to work, and then we do a lot of other stuff. So we each have this ability to choose what we're gonna do with the time that we're allowed. And at some point, we are going to die. That's just human nature. So we don't know when we're going to die. That's for God to know, or the universe, or whatever you believe in. But for me, God knows when I'm gonna die, but I don't. So what I choose to do now with my time is really important. Because if I just choose to be lazy, sit on the couch, and just not really do anything, well then I'm not really living a fulfilled life now, am I? One of the great quotes that I really love about time is, "Lost time is never found again." That's by Benjamin Franklin. Now, that's so true. If you lose time, you're not doing something productive, constructive, or anything like that, then you're never gonna find that time again. You're never gonna get that back. One of the things that I tell my staff all the time is that when customers come in and we talk to them, we're taking up some of their time. And it's what we choose to talk to them about makes that time even more precious and really fulfilling that customer experience. The time we spend with our customers is really important because we're giving up our time and they're giving up their time to be with us, to talk about something. So it's really precious. It's a precious commodity. Now, I'm not saying that just because you're lazy or you want to sit on the couch for a day and watch Netflix or whatever like that, that's fine. That's how you choose to use your time. And some of that R&R is very important. There are times where maybe you just need to be a bum for a day. That's fine because we need to recuperate and we need to relax. So we need to get back in that mindset. But if that's how you live your life every single day, then you're not really living a fulfilled life. And that's the whole point about time. Taking time, the time that you have, and really using it to the best of your ability. You may not be using it to the best of your ability, and that's fine. And I will be perfectly honest. I'm trying to use it to the best of my ability, but I know I'm a human being, and I know that I don't sometimes. And I become selfish and self-centered and all that kind of stuff, as my sisters will tell you that does happen quite often. That's fine, but it's trying to better myself, to use my time more appropriately, to use my time to work well with others, help others, give to an organization, volunteer for an organization, give back to my community, or just be with a friend in need. Sometimes using your time just to be in silence with another person is probably the best gift that you can give them. I'm often reminded when I say that to people, I'm reminded of the quote from Parks and Recreation, Ron Swanson. I don't know if any of you watch the show or not, and by the way, they are not sponsoring me whatsoever. But the quote that he said was, he once worked with a guy for, I think it was like 10 years or something like that, or 3 years. He once worked with a guy and they never spoke. And they still never talk sometimes. The best friend he ever had. Now, as funny as that line is, it actually makes sense a little bit. Because maybe Ron didn't need that person to talk to him, and Ron didn't need to talk to that person. It was just nice to be together with someone doing a task or, doing something constructive together. That's probably all that they needed at that time. And that's completely fine. Going back to time in general. Lost time is never found again, by Benjamin Franklin. Take the time today to figure out what you really spend your time doing. And by actually taking a week or a day or a Saturday or a weekend or whatever and breaking down what you do in a day, will kind of show you what your priorities are in life. And if your priorities in life are just to work and come home and just be by yourself, or, do certain things for yourself and everything like that, which is important, don't get me wrong. But if that's where your life's going, and that's the sole purpose of your life is just to be an individual, self-centered, then really taking that time and looking at how you break that down, you'll actually start to see what you truly believe in. And maybe it's time to adjust that. Thank you for watching. Join me next week, and we'll talk about something else. Have a great day.